Good morning, Year 1. Welcome to day 23. It is Thursday, the 4th of February, and we are still on booklet 5. Let's begin with our morning prayer. Put your hands together. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Father in heaven, you love me. You are with me night and day. I want to love you always, in all I do and say. I'll try to please you, Father. Bless me throughout the day. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. So by now I hope you're a little bit more familiar with the website. Remember, all the resources that you need are underneath each icon that you will find on your class page on the school website. Please make sure that you have a look at all of the work on the website and watch the videos and look at all the information before you work on your booklet. This week's focus, as we said, is dance, and the dance that you're going to be doing today is from Just Dance, and it's called Waka Waka. The link is on the school website. When you click onto the PE icon, it will take you directly to the video, and as the same as yesterday, all you have to do is follow the moves and dance along. And we're carrying on with our adding today. Some of you may have noticed that the worksheet for today is the same as the one yesterday. So if you haven't finished that worksheet, go back and finish it. But if you have, I've given you some extra adding to do, some 2-digit numbers that I've put on the next slide. So if you have finished the worksheet from yesterday, there's 2 activities here and you can choose to do one or both of them. So the first one is splitting numbers into tens and ones. So you can see the first numbers are 24 and I've split it into tens. We've got 2 tens, that's 20, the same as 20, and I'm adding 4. So I've got a 20 and a 4, 2 tens and a 4, which together makes 24. Have a look at the other numbers and see if you can split them into tens and ones. On the other side of the slide, you can see 2 2-digit numbers. So think about adding the tens together and the ones together. You can add them separately and then you can put them back together. So on the first one, both of these numbers have got 110. We've got 14 and 13. 110 here and 110 here, that makes 2 tens. So our number's going to be 20 something because it's 2 tens. And then we've got a 4 and a 3. 4 add 3 makes 7. So that's in our ones. So we've got 2 tens and 7 ones. And that number is 27. See if you can do the others. Make sure that you go onto the school website and click onto the phonics icon and complete today's lesson. Okay, remember that I'm going to be doing a literacy support meeting at 11 a.m. So if you want to come and join and do literacy with me, you can. Otherwise, if you want to do it by yourself or with somebody at home, you can choose to do that. Your writing is to create a new part of the story. And the story, remember, is all about Harold and Muffin. Now, at the end of the story, Muffin and Harold were living quite happily together. You remember that Harold was not happy when Muffin first came into the house, but he looked after him in the end and they became very, very close. And Harold started to look after Muffin quite a lot. So now they're happily living together in the same house and they are friends. The part of the story I want us to think about is the next part. What happens next? So in our story, Muffin goes outside for the first time. Harold is keeping a close eye on him because he's looking after him. But I want you to think about what happens next. Here on this page, you can see some examples. You could use one of these, or you could choose one of your own. So we've got Muffin breaks a plant pot. Muffin gets scared by a bird. Muffin jumps in a puddle. Muffin climbs a tree. Muffin chases a butterfly. Or Muffin eats a flower. Or you could make one up of your own. So I want you to think about what would happen and what might Harold do when Muffin does one of these things. As always, it's really important for you to be reading every day. Go to the school website, click on the reading icon and read the book that we've put there for you. For our arithmetic today, we're looking at more than or less than, and how many more. So you will need to have, you could have a number line, or you can use the 100 square that I sent you. And we're thinking about counting up. If we're doing one more, then our number is getting bigger. So it starts off with 1 more than 9 is, and then we put which number is more than 9, 1 more than 9. Make sure that you read carefully how many more it is going to be, or maybe it might be less. So read that carefully before you fill in the number. Doing your handwriting today, remember our poem. Some letters are small, some letters are tall, and some letters fall. But they all sit on the line like Humpty Dumpty on the wall. So look really, really carefully and make sure that you are doing all of these checks. Writing on the lines, tall letters all the way up to the top of the line, even spaces between your words, and make sure that letters with tails sit on the line with their tail underneath. And remember, capital letters should be the same height. For our read today, you need to go onto the website and click on the religion icon, and it will take you directly to today's lesson. But it's all about the story of the Good Samaritan. In your booklet, you have the story, so you can have a go at reading that, or get somebody to read it with you, and then have a look at the questions. But if you click onto the icon, there will be a video there for you to watch also. Today we're thinking about well-being, and well-being is all about how we feel. It's really important that we understand our emotions and that we keep ourselves well, especially during this time where we're not at school. So when you go on to the school website and click onto the well-being icon, it will bring you to today's lesson, and then you can complete the worksheet. It's all about thinking about how we feel and taking time. Mindfulness is just about taking time to sit quietly with your thoughts and just breathe, just the same as we've done in class. Have you completed your 5 things that we don't know about you yet? If not, today might be a good time to do that and upload it onto Class Dojo so that we can all see.